Hello folks, welcome back to another Big Grand Order Divine Realm of the Round Table, Camelot. So where we last left off, we had acquired Ozymandias' Hell, and now we're off to return back to the East Village with the Hassans. And again, like I said, I don't do this blindly, so if you look on ahead, it appears that we'll be doing combat with Hassans, concluding chapter 16, and then finally heading for the final battle. For guest servant, I'll just take Lancelot, and this will be my setup. Again, you'll be facing against Hassan, so the cursed arms there. Again, of the three Hassans, I'm fairly certain Serenity has a anti-noble phantasm that inflicts death. If not, we can always go check on her right now. Laggy, very laggy. Let's see. Inflict poison, chance to inflict skill seal, chance to inflict MP seal, chance to inflict death. Yeah, and a chance to inflict death. Not really liking those odds, and then it doesn't help that the other Hassan. Let's see. This Hassan, on the other hand, you can more or less let them live. Hopefully their noble phantasm doesn't kill you with overwhelming damage. However, though, this Hassan still has a chance to inflict death. So if you don't take out this Hassan or the other Hassan, yeah, and a high chance to inflict death. So this Hassan is your priority, because if he lives and he fires off his noble phantasm, it doesn't matter if they're resistant, your casters are still gonna die. So take down that Hassan and the rest will fall. You already know your priorities if you're gonna be doing damage to them individually. The idea would be ideal, but I'm gonna try this. Okay.
Then, King Ozymandias, your forces will march in from the west of the Holy City. We will be arriving at the Holy City 4 days from now in the morning. We'll march through the night until we get to the wastelands near the Holy City, then march in at the break of dawn. Remember, whatever you do,
relax. My divine beast corpse will arrive on time. Leave the castle's west wall diversion to me. I'll send our beast trainers along with you. Discuss the particulars of the plan with them along the way.
Thank you. As expected, you are well practiced in battle.
No need for praise. I'm sick of it. Focus on hurrying back home. Even with swift horses, it will be difficult to reach the mountainous regions in only 3 days.
Yes, thank you, King Ozymandias. You take care too.
I'm lending you my precious divine beast. Don't let them go to waste, will you? It's a lot of traveling we're doing. Skipping. And that's how we could get back to the Eastern Village in such a short time. Looks like we just got back in time for the last battle. Welcome home. We were waiting for you. You must be exhausted, Valdrox. Requesting King Ozymandias' cooperation. We heard it all went well. When I first heard you were going to talk to the king, I couldn't believe it, but it's fortunate that you were able to get to the king's cooperation. We have some good news for you too.
Glad to have you back, everyone. As you can see, our preparations are almost complete.
It's booming.
Yes, all the village representatives are gathered here at the moment. We're all collaborating on the capture of the Holy City. We've gathered 700.
Since then, 2,000 people from within the Holy City have risen up behind the scenes to endorse our revolt as well. We haven't reached our goal of 10,000 and we're nowhere near the ideal 20,000, but we should be able to make that up with Lancelot and Ozymandias' forces. Thank you. Are you guys okay?
Actually, it was non-stop chaos. Who would have thought it'd be this bad? You mean you ran into unexpected events? You look pretty happy considering...
Didn't I tell you we have faced 2,000 battles? I've given up on strengthening our troops. that it was a dream within a dream. But day by day, little by little, the heads of the villagers who would visit our village came forth. 10 people turned into 30, 30 people turned to 60. They kept doubling like that. Even though nothing we said could ever convince them before, it was, someone helped me at the Wailing Wall. Someone helped us escape from the Holy City. And in the end, at the entrance of the desert, someone reminded me I was human. Isn't that... It wasn't like, if those guys are here, we wouldn't mind joining them. It just made them change their minds, apparently. Honestly, this is why we'll never understand the human mind. It's obvious for us old men of the mountain to help the mountain people. That's why no one even questions it. But those rescued by outsiders must all wonder about the same thing. Why didn't those outsiders give up upon us? They're not obligated. I see. That thought wouldn't have occurred to me. We're neither the strongest nor the kindest, but we don't give up on the little things. Romani believed that humans, masters like that, were necessary. Welcome back. Welcome home, Valderox. Mash. Rashid. Yes, we're back. How's everything? Good. All the houses that burned down need to be rebuilt, so that's been keeping me busy. That's great. But you can't charge at people like that anymore. Someone might register that as an affectionate action called tackle. Okay, fine. Where's Arash? Wasn't he with you? Arash has gone ahead to the wastelands to keep an eye on the Holy City's developments, he said. I see. Then we'll see him again sometime, huh? Oh, lying to the little kid like that. He ran off toward the fields. Rashad is a very perceptive child, so... He pretends for our sake. I see. I think I'll get something going in the kitchen. There's nothing like a good meal to cheer you up. I'll say an extra prayer to the dragon god tonight. Wait, I'm coming too. Disciples shouldn't act without permission. Imagine if a half-naked man suddenly walked in. You'd scare everyone if it was just you, Toda. Foo-foo!
Oh, I miss this endearing ruckus. Can you believe it's only been for a few days?
Always bright and lively. That's Caldera.
Yes, that's strong. I must learn from you. Alright, Valderox, let's go over the plan one more time. We'll head into the wastelands, assemble the forces scattered there, and head toward the city, the Holy City.
I will lead the way. The terrain in the wastelands has blind spots and that will not be noticed by patrols. But that is only until we get to the city itself. There are no hiding places in the wastelands surrounding the Holy City.
Aye, therefore we'll take our final rest further out, then aim for the Holy City under the cover of night. I hope we reach the city while it's still dark, when we have an army of nearly 10,000 and a few horses. It will likely be dawn by the time we're close enough to see the city, and they will then be able to see us. The Lion King's forces will notice our advance and strengthen their defenses. We will break through this and force our way into the Holy City grounds. With our allied forces, we will gain control over the Holy City and take down the King's castle. After that, I want you to take over Valderox.
Killing the Lion King will be our role?
Aye, the Lion King is a servant. We cannot compete with him, no matter how many soldiers we use. Even if we old men of the mountain gather together, our blades will not reach the Lion King's throat. The only countermeasures we have left is you. Would you agree to it? In that case, assume your positions, Valderox, Mash, Sir Bedivere. We old men of the mountain challenge you to a fight.
Why? I don't understand the reason we're fighting.
It's our way of compromising. As for me, I'm still opposed to trusting outsiders.
Please don't mind him, Valderox. Under personas is always saying that to show off.
I all the others will be our compromise. If they're stronger, I'll have no choice but to let them do it.
Indeed, it has 100% of sense. Please go along with the Mountain Rocks. Can we place our people's fate in your hands? Do your skills measure up or not? This will be the last time we let our fists do the talking.
I hope so. I mean, I'd rather not have you guys get killed. As I mentioned before, guys, Hassan of the Cursed Arm is your primary target, and seeing as he has 191k, you'll take a while to bring him down. You'll want to bring along a support waiver so you can reduce the chances of the, I guess you could see the turn. Seeing as the only Hassan that can charge is Hassan of the 100 Personas. Hassan of Surrender, like I said, has a low chance of inflicting death. That doesn't mean you should underestimate her, though. So the Hassan at the front, folks. Take him down as fast as you can.
中だな。他にやることこういうのどうだ。
バリバリ乗ろんぞ。量産ですもの。節約節約。もっともっと楽しみましょう。さあ、一緒に遊びましょう。繰り返す手、押し返す草
Damn,
の
I
潮
forgot to use the attack boost.
すべてのお友達よ。
罠だ。罠だ。苦しい。うわ。わかる。
貴様らのろまに見切れる。
どうあがいても及ぶない。
もっともっと楽しみましょう。
Like I said, you can let this Hassan charge, but it'll still be deadly, so I would advise against
量産ですもの。節約節約。くるくるくるくる回るとは行き着く先は鍋の中。
じゃあこういうのどうだ。
take him down, but like I said.
楽しいわ。みこはやっ。
Oh, shit.
ちょうだい。
貴様らのろまに見切れる。
Well, damn. Like I said, the next second dangerous enemy would be Serenity. I will have my noble phantasms, mind you. And now, if things don't work out, fairly certain that Hassan will survive, so Gandor it.
ちょっとカリスマっぽいところ見せとこの。
There's a chance that the damage inflicted won't be enough to kill the Hassan on the right, so...
いつにこれ時代って見とくの。ついてアマラ。
But even if one of my passengers still fight now, I can still fight back with Helena in the rear.
繰り返す手、押し返す草のしおり。
That she has a chance to lower her charge, so even if he does
お
survive.
友達よ。
Wait, he had invade up still? That cheapskate. Wait, he's... Oh, man, he has 3 hits evade. Oh, that's right. Wait, hold on. Can you see his evade? How many are left? 2 are left. I don't like this at all, but...
すべては僕の思う
you have to get rid of that evade.
すべては僕の行くぞ。
嬉しいわ。
これぞ大軍師の究極陣地。
At least he's stunned.
無駄だ。
量産ですもの。節約節約。バリバリ乗ろんぞ。
See, he should have one hit left, which means
こういうのそうだこういうのそうだじゃあこういうのどうだ
さあ一緒に遊びましょう
like I said, he's the most
繰り
troublesome one
返
because
し
of
て
that
繰り
evade.
返す草のしおりすべての
It
動
doesn't
物
help
お
that
友
assassins
達
have
よ
only a 3-turn cooldown.
これでも勝ちは勝ちだよな
Like I said, I made it look easy, but still, all those chances for the charge down, it doesn't always work all the time.
La la la, Gaty, la la la, Paragaty. Happy Parasomegate, Boris Vaha. Zangza, what are you humming? Oh my, right back at you. Where's Mash? Are you out for a walk without her? I'm doing my daily writing. I'm making a note of what happened today in a scroll. One day this will be Monk Zangzan's torturous travels, the 100-volume set stored in the temple.
Scrolls, collect, Beiji, my brain.
What? You've gone on a script collecting journey before? Tell me next time, it must have been fun. Here, come on, sit next to me. It's a bit scary, but the view from this cliff is beautiful. Oh gosh, just say something, I can't take the silence.
Then how about your hopes for tomorrow?
My hopes for tomorrow? Like my fighting spirit? Leave it to me, I'm roaring and ready to go. Yeah, that's right. Come to think of it, Mash and I had this sort of discussion once too. Back then I didn't know much about the Lion King or King Ozymandias, so I couldn't decide whose side to take, which side was correct. That's why I decided to take your guys' side, because you were the easiest to understand, Valderox.
Then what about now?
Now I know for sure. I'm still on your side, Valderox, but I will fight the Lion King for my own principles. I'll be sure to destroy the sacred lens. You watch. Hey, Valderox? People are all equal, but they all have a path to the Buddha. They all have possibility. Like the lotus that blossoms in the mud, like those who nurture a beautiful heart unrecognized by others. I won't approve of a way of life that plucks off those blossoms. Because if they say there's no need for me because I keep screwing up, I'll never become a Buddha.
That's so like you, Zanzan.
Yeah, so leave it to me. I've got some special Buddhist punishments up my sleeve to make sure the Lion King sees the light. And also, if we save this era, as a reward, can I also, in Chaldea? No, nothing. I'll save the fun stuff for later. Good night, then, Valderox. When it's all over, I'll let you be my disciple, so you'd better look forward to it, okay?
That'll be an honor, I guess. I'm serious.
So this is where you all were. How's the night watch going?
Ah, Lady Moss, so you finished putting Rashad to bed. Thank you. I'm afraid he doesn't really listen to what I say. He won't be a child forever, but he's grown up rather wild. I wonder who he takes after.
It's a good thing he didn't turn out like you. Rashad is a smart kid. That's his way of trying not to worry us.
Easy on the liquor, 100 personas.
What? I'm just getting started. It's all Toto's fault. He's got some good stuff.
Haha, 100 Personas is a chatty drinker, isn't she? On the other hand, Serenity is...
Master Valderox, no, you mustn't. I have my duties as an old man of the mountain. But oh well, I suppose we can slip under the covers for a while.
As you can see, she's completely immersed in her own hallucination. I'm sure she didn't have that much to drink, but... yeah.
Looks like something good has happened. You look as calm as ever.
Yes, I witnessed a wonderful thing just now. It's as if I gained another treasure.
Oh, that sounds very interesting indeed. Would you mind sharing it with me too?
Good night, Rashad. See you tomorrow. It's alright, Mash. Don't worry about me. You're all going to the Holy City in the morning, right? That's right. Sorry for lying to you. To tell the truth, we were afraid you'd insist on coming along. Fighting is dangerous. It's too early for a child. That's what you were going to say, right? Yeah, even I know that. This is where we say goodbye, right? With you and with Valrox. That's why I wanted to thank you properly. Thank you for saving my mom and I back then. Thanks to you, Mom and I are here. Rashad, your mom is... It's okay. Sorry I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable, but I want you to know, Mash. I will go to the Holy City one day for sure. I have to say goodbye to Mom. But until then, I'll go on living with all my strength. I've got to first become an adult quickly. You knew, didn't you? Your mother's last words? Yeah, Mom said that I was her life. And I need to live as long as I can. Because as long as I'm alive, Mother will continue to live too. That's what I can do now. No, what I can keep on doing. It's our most important fight. That was my farewell with Rashad. I may not be able to understand his feelings. My heart is so filled with warmth right now. It seems like sad things are all that happen in singularities. But maybe good things happen too.
I see. Salia's son said such a thing.
Hassan? You're an old man on the mountain of this era, right? Then were you perhaps...
It was so long ago, I'm afraid I can't recall. Either way, I'm sure it has nothing to do with me who'd assumed this mask. Nothing to a man who threw away everything to become an old man of the mountain out of his selfish desires. But I am Hassan Isaba of this era. When we cut down the Lion King and the Holy Landers return to normal, the other Hassans will probably leave this world, but I will be left in this era. In that case, I won't have anything else to do. I'll look after the mountain people's lives for a while.
Yes, I'm sure that'll be best, Hassan.
I wonder if he was actually the father. That'd be something.
Oh, where is the beauty? Where is the passion? It's our last night and we're spending it in this stuffy tactical meeting.
I am afraid you must overlook that. Someone needs to be aware of the overall movements of each unit. I was looking forward to Toda's dinner as well, but please, you must give it up.
Fine. I do owe you for helping me out before. Da Vinci will keep Sir Lancelot company. By the way, how are we getting through the main gates? Wanna blast it with my noble phantasm?
That is the problem. Camelot's main gates cannot be broken so easily. Those gates render ill-intentioned attacks and evil power ineffective. Even a sacred sword with the highest firepower would not make a dent.
Dear me, then should we ignore the main gates?
We will build a scaffold and climb over the walls into the castle. That is the most realistic plan. King Ozymandias' divine beast will... That is the most realistic plan. King Ozymandias' divine beast will be attacked from the western side of the holy city as well. Even if we cannot break through the front gates, it will be ideal to knock down a portion of the wall.
If the holy city is the Lion King's sacred lands itself, even knocking down the castle wall won't go so easily, I think. Yes, I wonder what the Raider Knights will do. What about Mordred's units?
My units will handle that. Mordred's knights are not so proficient. Attacking head-on once or twice should clean them up. Then we will also assist in scaling the wall. That seems best. Valdrox and I will wait near the castle wall. We'll wait for your arrival protecting the allied forces. Once we get inside, we'll head straight for the king's castle. There will be nothing left to fear except maybe the Knights of the Round Table. Those still stuck in the Holy City are Sir Tristan and Sir Agravain. It'll be a battle after battle, but we'll just have to manage. Agravain, the man for certain will be aware of what we're up to. The allied forces of the mountain, desert, and Holy Land people have grown exponentially. It is not something we can keep hidden. Agravain is the kind of man to already have caught on to us. Yet there has been no developments by the Holy City. He has not told the Lion King about the existence of the allied forces. Most likely, he must be planning to use us to weaken the Lion King's power. The Lion King's objective and his objective are separate things. Agravain is the only acting out of his own self-interest. He manipulated King Arthur from the shadows. He controlled the government both here and in Britain. The other one I should put to death is that man. Without that man, the Lion King would not have gone insane. I'm not sure you're right about that. What? If Agravain was really only acting out of his own self-interest, I don't think it would have come to this. The Holy City would have become an over-compartmentalized bureaucracy full of useless functions that we could have used to our advantage. There is no such holes in the Holy City. There are no power-hungry members, and because it's such an unbelievable city, it can't ever be brought down from the inside. I see Consul Agravain, deep-seated hatred in this. He's how would I call it? Remaining close to the Lion King with terrible anger and spite. That's the sense I get. Spite? In that man as cold as anger who's disinterested in everything?
He's jealous of you, Lancelot, that's what she's saying.
Oh, Bedivere, were you resting here? Sorry to interrupt, but have you seen Senpai? Heard Senpai was by the Rocky Mountains. Was he crying just now? What is it? Valdrox isn't here. I guess not. Sorry, I'll try looking over there, so... I haven't seen anything, so... No, sorry that you had to see me like this. Forgive me, my lady. I'm afraid I will only be adding shame to shame, but once you sit down, I had something I wanted to ask you. Sure, then please allow me to join you, Sir Bedivere.
Everything is tomorrow, is it not? Are you alright, my lady?
Yes, we're fully prepared. Are you, Sir Bedivere? Or does your body ache? Was that from pain just now?
No, I've been allowed plenty of rest, so my body is in good health. I am used to physical pain. Besides, it has been years since I lost sensation in my body.
It's been years?
I was crying out of fear just now. I'm not very strong mentally, you understand. I was scared, so scared, that I couldn't muster the courage to raise my face. So I was purging my fear here, where no one would see.
You're scared? I wouldn't have thought so. I'm afraid of combat too, but... You're so used to it, Sir Bedivere, I didn't think you had any fear.
No, I do not fear combat. I am just afraid of my own actions. Whether I am doing what is right or not, perhaps I am doing wrong. That is what frightens me unbearably. I'm scared out of my wits about my own decision.
Sir Bedivere, you're scared of meeting the Lion King, aren't you?
Yes, that's exactly it. I came here and became terrified of the Lion King. But lady, you're also a Knight of the Round Table. Do you not also have doubts within your body? Are you not like me, terrified of confronting King Arthur?
Yes, to be honest, I'm also scared of facing the Lion King. Will I be able to fight? Will I be able to come to Senpai's aid? Will I mess up and ruin everything for everyone else? But even more than that, I want to believe in that trust. I want to cherish that miracle.
Lady, a miracle?
Well, I died once. It was a terrible explosion and rubble came falling down, and I lost all feeling in the lower half of my body. I knew it wouldn't last another 2 minutes. I could calculate it exactly. To be honest, it was terrifying. Because when I thought about what I could do with the little time I had left, I knew there was nothing, but I had someone who held my hand inside those flames. I had someone who helped me. Of course, it was impossible to save me. That person was clearly aware of that too. Unlike me, that person was someone who valued their own life, afraid of dying. That person's knees were trembling. Yet that person thought of me. Because of me, that person would end up dying too, so that I wouldn't feel that way. That person smiled and held my hand. That person couldn't change the fact that I would die before their eyes. And until the final moment, that person believed that comforting me was the best thing to do. I still remember the warmth in their hand. And that is what brought forth Galahad. I know now, the person heroic spirit Galahad approved of wasn't only me. He trusted that Senpai and I. He believed in the goodness of humans that could do such acts. I wasn't rescued. Something was entrusted to me. That I should live for people like that. That is why I fight, even if I'm afraid. For that beautiful moment I witnessed, I fight. For thanks to that wonderful miracle, I am still alive. So that's what happened. I apologize from the bottom of my heart, milady. What a terrible insult to say that you and I are the same. No, it's not an insult or anything. I too struggle to be like you, Bedivere. I'm still scared of combat and... No, that's not it. When I heard you were a demi-servant, I thought you were the same as me. That you and I were both a counterfeit. That we both felt scarcely allowed to breathe. But you were different. Even if your path to becoming a heroic spirit was irregular, your conduct as one is the real thing. A counterfeit? You? Well, no, it's just a metaphor, because my old phantasm is an imitation, a fake. I am without a doubt Bedivere, Knight of the Round Table, even if I sometimes wish I weren't. I committed a crime, an unforgivable crime at that. To atone for that, I came all this way. I have sacrificed many things for that. That is what happened this time as well. I left Maldrox in the desert. It was more important for me to head for the holy city than to bother with your distressed circumstances. And I did the same thing at the gates of the holy city, to meet the king. I hid my face with the robe and continued to look down. When the holy selection began and many people were being killed, I did not raise my face. I wasn't trembling from anger at the violence. All I was thinking of at that time was how to invade the holy city. It was then that I heard the sound of battle. An unknown mage and a girl broke through the knight's enclosure to let the people escape. That was something I should have done. At least the old me would have done the same. What am I doing? After all this traveling, how pitiful have I become? Irritated by such thoughts, I blindly swung my sword. I need not remind you what happened next. I joined you and the unknown mage, Valdrox, figuring that it would be the fastest way to my destination. I didn't cooperate with you for your sakes. I only used you for my own purposes. There's no way that I can call myself the same as you. I'm afraid of this journey ending. That is what I have been living for all this time. Yet now, near the end, I'm afraid of death. It has been a difficult journey, but because it has been difficult, what if the salvation does not measure up to it when it is over? When I thought about that, I was so afraid I couldn't stand. I am terrified of meaningless endings. Boy. It won't be meaningless, there's no way. Milady? I say so, my body says so. There's no way the ending of this journey you sought will be meaningless, Sir Bedivere. Because you must have been able to end it whenever you like. But you didn't. No matter how difficult and terrified it was, you've come this far. And it's because it wasn't a journey for yourself. It was a journey for others. Even if you were scared, you weren't a coward. That's why I'm sure there'll be a meaning to the end of this journey. Final salvation that measures up to the long path you've walked. Yes, I hope so. No, if you believe so, then I will do my best to make it so. I cannot lose to a younger knight after all. No, I just mean, I got all fired up and... Sorry, pretending like I know better. I haven't even mastered my noble phantasm. Haha, that is true. Then here's a bit of advice from me as your senior. Master, your noble phantasm's true nature is to protect people. But are you not mistaking it as one that blocks attacks? Focus your mind on the people you should be protecting, rather than repelling the enemy's attacks.
That is your shield. No, a Knight of the Round Table true nature. That is the path not to the fake Camelot built on the Holy Land, but the path to the real pure White Castle that will never crumble. The path to the White Castle? Yes, you already possess the qualifications. Your kind heart that saved me just now is truthful above all. Ooh, wordiness, nothing but wordiness. And I think we only managed to fulfill one quest in this. So we'll be concluding the video for this portion, even though it's just that. So as always, folks, we're nearing the end stages, entering chapter 17 with multiple battles. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 battles. 11 battles up ahead, folks. Even though it's chapter 17. Let's go ahead and give a click on it. Might not all be there yet. It's not all there because it's all divided sequentially. As always, good luck with your gachas if you're good luck with the gacha roll if you're still trying to pull for Ozymandias or Lancelot, seeing as how he also will be a good help, even though I haven't raised mine. I know he would have been a good help, but decided to raise Ozymandias. Only got him as far as level 56. And good luck with the singularities. Again, I'll be recording step by step all the way till the end.